Hey everybody, it's 7 o'clock on a Thursday night. Um, it's time for Beast Coast Live. I'm being kept to 45 minutes tonight, so I got the egg timer set. So I'll be off promptly at 7:45. Big week in bodybuilding. We had the New York Pro this weekend. It was pretty damn good. And it was a really good show, actually. Hey, Andrea. How are you, honey? Andrea LeClaire, everybody. WPD client. Just finished making gains as we speak. So the New York Pros this weekend. Damn good show, heavy lineup. Cali Pros coming up this week, which has turned into a pretty damn good show because Nathan's going to show up, who just won the New York Pro. We'll get into that in a little bit. But the Cali Pros definitely stepping it up. It's nice to see guys making multiple showings. If you're going to do one show, you might as well do two if they're a week apart. Why not? Maybe if only to redeem yourself, or maybe to just, to keep riding the wave. From everything that I've heard from reports, because you really can't judge from pics, pictures aren't the greatest indicator of things, is that the condition in general was a little bit off at the Pro, and I don't know why that was. The show's been known as a big man show for a long, long time, and I'm wondering if guys are just trying to come in full of shit. Not full of shit, but as full as possible, and we'll let their conditioning go a little bit and a little washed out. Maybe they'll tighten up over the next week, because Nathan certainly appeared to be tighter for the night show than he did during the pre-judge, which was good to see. Hey, Carlos. How are you? Carlos. Thanks for your support, and I'm supporting the GLP shirt tonight. And the other big news was, kind of sad news, Aaron Clark. He showed up at the Pro. Oh, God. He looked awful. Hey, Christian. How are you? I was just talking about Aaron Clark. How he was at the Pro, and he didn't look his best. I mean, a couple years ago, 213, 214, he did really, really well at the Arnold at 212. Yeah, Nathan was watery. I was just saying that. I think everybody at the New York Pro, hey bro, I think everybody at the New York Pro was watery and didn't look great. And I was speculating, was because is it a big man show? And guys were trying to come in so full that they would let the conditions slip, try to fill up too much. I don't know, but I think Nathan's going to be sliced and diced. Hello. Hey, Chris. How are you? Lord Vader in the house. So, talking about the conditioning at the New York Pro, how it seemed to be a little bit off across the boards. And I think Nathan will correct that this week coming up at the Cali Pro. Going back to Cali. Going back to Cali. Hey, Chris Dunn. Any friend of Carlos's is a friend of mine. Oh, but back to Aaron Clark. Aaron, a few years ago, had a great physique. Looked really good. In the last couple of years, he just seems to be in a push to put on size, and he did not look good. I don't know what it is, Carlos. A lot of things. Too much of a lot of things. His physique was for shit. And, yeah, I think it was insulin loading, but I don't know for sure, so I can't speculate. But it's not that uncommon, man. Guys will diet their balls off for a long time. They'll load up a sling. Yeah, he has a big gut, too. But from what I heard, he was shaky all over the place. Physically shaking. And his girlfriend had to, lead him around. And there's been a whole bunch of speculation about it. And he released a post on IG about it. talking about dark times. He didn't kind of like pretty much how his photos and everything, how he's bottomed out. That he parted ways with Blackstone. And all I gotta say is good for him. I know Christian's friends with PJ, so I'm not gonna say anything about PJ. But I have my own thoughts on PJ and Aaron. It seems like Aaron, and I wish him the best, is going to get some help. Yeah, Juan Morel was much improved. Because the speculation out there is that he has a benzo addiction. And a lot of people don't realize this. It's kind of like a dirty little secret in the bodybuilding world. Everyone knows about insulin, painkillers, Nubane, stuff like that. But there's a ton of benzo use. Benzos, I mean like tranquilizer family. Valium, Xanax, Ativan. All the muscle relaxants, brain relaxants. You got big wired up guys who have trouble sleeping all the time. Boom. Take some of that, try to get some sleep. You know, especially if you're in prep, running a lot of tren. You're waking up every couple hours to piss. And yeah, benzos. And what people don't realize is benzos is one of the hottest addictions to shake. It's one of the few addictions where people actually die. Benzos and alcohol during the detox. So Aaron's got a hard freaking battle up there. Yeah, highly addictive. Aaron's got a hard battle in front of him. And I wish him all the best. Because, I mean, anybody trying to get help, I think that's a great first step. You know, and I'm not using this to plug a product because I don't want to go there like, oh yeah, benzo addiction. But IronMag Labs has a great nighttime product, Dream Grow. And it helps me go to sleep. And I can't sleep with dog poop. And at least the few hours that I do get, I feel more refreshed. Yeah, Rocco? Yeah, from what I understand, it's a nightmare. Real nightmare. Dude, I'm glad you got over it. Not too many people can. Addiction takes so many lives. And it's nice to see people can get their shit together afterwards. You know, it's a hard road. Okay, so the New York Pro. He has a very, very watery physiques. This week going into Cali, we got a pretty stacked lineup. Okay, we got Nathan coming out. I mean, I think this is going to be the British invasion right here. This is going to be like, I don't know, Clint, about De La Rosa. It's like his legs seem not to be growing, or they actually seem to be regressing. And I watch his training vids, and the guy freaking trains them hard. I don't think there's anybody out there who says that he doesn't train that hard. I actually think John's gonna pull it together. I think he's gonna move up. He has a lot of things going on. He has a sub store, his life, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, Christian. Big Pharma loves that shit. They just legalized pot if they actually cared about people instead of painkillers and benzos. You have something they could just go and not get like majorly addicted to. But no, pot's evil. Xanax is cool. What's up, Francis Xavier? How are you? So, Cali, the British invasion, dude. I think this is going to be like 1814, the Brits burning the White House down. Bag and wife as well, yep. You got Nathan coming in. You got Sasan Haradi. I think I'm saying that right. I mean, I can barely speak English. I'm not going to speak Pakistani. Luke Sandow. I'm loving this kid, Luke. Kid's thick, got a nice shape to him. I have a feeling he has a real future, and he's done a couple shows this year and improved during every one. He's working with the Cedo, so I think Chris is going to bring him in pretty well. So I'm anxious to see that. Shout out to my boy Derek Upshaw. Andrew Leclerc's favorite person, who's doing the Cali Pro this weekend. Bringing a little bit of Boston out there. Speaking of Boston, so when I say in the 212, Massachusetts guy, oh God, what's his name? Now it's killing me. Justin Randall made a great debut. Jose brought him in freaking shredded and grainy. It's nice to see him take sixth. Do I think Dexter can win another row? Nah, anything is possible. This year, the contenders I really see, because I don't see anybody beating Phil. Dexter came damn close, and I believe it was 2015. That was the year even Phil was surprised that he won. Yeah, Cito's still married. Dixon, Tank's a big hunk of man, but I just don't ever see him overcoming Flex Lewis right now. Just shape-wise, structure-wise. Or even Ahmad. Who, Derek? Yeah, Derek did take 11th. Yeah, Dexter hit his peak, man. He's 47 years old. The guys really to watch are going to be Rolly if he comes in like he looked for the Arnold Australia. If they can get into his head that he shouldn't be 300 pounds, maybe 280, 276 on stage, I really, really think he can push Phil. Same drill at Rami. God, last time he posed, he was 300 and something pounds. Have that boy stop doing quads and just really, really try to bring him in super peeled. Have him work his hams. His quads are messing up his whole flow. They're visually distorting. I know what you're saying. Kim and Benaki are always out of shape. That's the thing. Especially from the back. Both of those guys are like some of the most genetically gifted fellas out there. But they never, ever seem to want to show up in shape. You know, Lionel, every time he turns around, it's like from the front, wow. From the back, here we go again. Same thing with Akeem. And you would think that he would be denser because of the way he trains. He's one of the strongest bodybuilders out there. He loves to pound. I mean, he's like Johnny Jackson, like in that respect. Johnny Jackson and Branch. Yeah, Kim's always soft though, dude. The guy loves soda. He loves to drink soda. Apparently. Blackstone must have been pissed. Like I was saying, Chris, you know, with the whole Aaron Clark thing, you and PJ are friends, so I'm not making any comments. But my book, Blackstone, you know, that is what it is. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about the present state of bodybuilding, and I agree with you, Carlos. I mean, back in my day, the late 90s, 2000s, guys used to show up peeled. You showed up peeled, you got knocked right out. Now, not so much, but it's also what the judges are rewarding. Okay, I think both Aaron and PJ are freaking scumbags. I think they're snake oil salesmen. I think they destroy athletes. There's two guys in this. Two of the guys I respect most in this industry. Evan Senapani and John Meadows. When they jumped onto Prime Nutrition, Aaron fucked them in the ass. He was selling a product that supposedly they formulated that didn't have any of the shit in there. And he labeled it, and he sold it.